Hello and welcome to this week's Cari Connects. I am Psychic Medium Cari Muggs, and each week I pull a card from a deck to let you know what's coming up for the week and the signs and symbols to watch for. This week we are using the Shaman's Dream Oracle by Colette Baron-Reid and Alberto Villado. This is one of my favorite decks because I love the dream images and I love the symbolism of it. So each card on the back has all these beautiful created circles, kind of the Fibonacci sequence a little bit, which is awesome. And then each card is like very symbolic, the illustrations are beautiful. So, okay, this week, Winter's Dream. That's super awesome to have in the middle of winter, right? Gestation period. This means it's time to rest. January was a little chaotic. January was a little kind of go, go, go. Well, I think it's because we just create all these goals that we want to achieve, and then we start out really, really good, and then we get really tired. We don't take baby steps. And so whatever was going on in January, don't give up. But here is, this week is to rest. This week is to finally take that deep breath and realize what you've done and how far you've come. And even if you don't feel like it's very far, give yourself some grace, because January was kind of really chaotic, because if you think about it, we come through all the holidays and then January comes and we just want to make, everything, we think it's a rest period, but this is when people get sick. This is when people start new beginnings. This is when people start their new goals, and everything just seems so chaotic and so overwhelming. And so if your January was like that, this is the time to rest. Even if your January wasn't like that, this week is the week to rest. February is a new month, and it's time for you to take care of yourself, rest, kind of gestation period. Just kind of relax and don't do anything big. Just kind of look at what you've accomplished and know that the big thing is coming. 2024 is going to be big, but there's also importance in resting while you're also going for your goals. You can... Resting doesn't mean you have to do nothing. It can just mean that you take a deep breath and give yourself grace and look at what you've accomplished and know that there's more coming without feeling overwhelmed or having anxiety. So the signs and symbols to watch for obviously are ice. Any type of icebergs, any type of icicles, which is going to be good because it's right in the middle of winter, right? Which is perfect for this card. Also too, there's like the Fibonacci sequence right here, which is a great big huge symbolism of how we are all one connected and how we are one, which is great because you can feel the chaos of January a little bit, and then the resting stage now. It's kind of a collective thing. It's kind of being repetitive in all my readings. It's kind of been something that we've all been experiencing together. So that's kind of cool. Also too, we have wings right here, like angel wings or dragonfly wings. So that's going to be a symbol. So ice, wings, and seashell kind of Fibonacci sequence right here. See that little circle that goes like that? They also have them on the back of these cards too. If you don't know what that symbolizes, Google it, because it's actually pretty cool. It's kind of how we're all connected. 6 and 3 are the numbers. 333 means that your ancestors and your ancestors and your loved ones are with you, and your guides, which is perfect because I did a podcast about this last week about how to call on your ancestors and how we all are one. And then 666 means you're too much in your head. You're thinking too much, which was a lot of me going on this month. I kept thinking, I have to do this, I have to do this, I have to do this, kind of so much in my head. So if you see 666, it's not a bad sign. It's just telling you to rest and get out of your head and stop trying to replay it in your head or stop thinking about it all the time. Yeah, that's pretty awesome. And these lights coming down from the sky, I think they're a reflection of the iceberg. But I have to be honest, where I'm at, where I live, there was some pictures around town of lights like this coming out of the sky, and it was actually pretty cool. So that's kind of a validation for me, knowing that I'm going on the right track too. So this is the card, and kind of like when it's ice and frozen over and things are frozen over and you kind of are just at a standstill and you kind of need to rest, that's what this week is. So just kind of let things thaw out a little bit and let things be frozen over and just kind of take deep breaths, rest, do the things that make you happy, but that bring you joy. Don't sometimes just be simple. It doesn't have to be so hard. It doesn't have to be There's some great things in simplicity, and so it doesn't mean you have to just rest from your working. It just means that you can figure out how to um, how to do it with resting, because a lot of growth comes in the resting period. I know sometimes I push, 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 and push, and then I'm just like done for a minute, and then that's when I see the results, is during the rest. So right now, give yourself a rest this week and just kind of relax and let Spirit do the rest of the work. Let Spirit take over, and because you've been working hard and you've been doing what you're supposed to, so now it's time to relax and let Spirit take over. So I love you guys. I love you so much, and I mean it. I know that I wouldn't be here with you without you, and I know that you guys have all helped me so much with my move, and I appreciate it so much. And I will see you guys next week.